Just a quick video about resurfacing these platens. There are some great videos out there on how to resurface these, which gave me the courage and know-how to at least think I wanted to attempt this. So a couple things that I discovered along the way, though, and like I said, there are a lot of videos out there on which tubing to use. And, heat gun. This is a 300-watt heat gun. But anyway, it's important that you get the right size and not too small to fit on, but you don't want to get too big because if you do, it won't shrink enough. You'll end up with just kind of a sleeve that's stuck on the platen. This was a test one that I did before I actually attempted this one, and it's a smaller, portable, from a portable typewriter. So I think I did pretty well even with the too small size. But anyway, this is for a Remington Standard, and so it's a good size platen. This is 2-inch tubing. But when I started at it, it occurred to me that, you're going to trim down the tubing, the amount of tubing, the length of tubing you want to cover it. But then as soon as the ends start curling down, like you're going to want to overshoot it a little bit so you don't get it too short. But as soon as the ends start curling, that's the point when you want to start trimming off the ends, because when they curl, that'll keep the end of the curl from closing down all the way. So you end up with some space in here when you cut it, if that makes sense. So that's important, and obviously you want to keep the thing moving, all the time while you're heating it. And when something starts to bubble up, you want to try to keep bubbles from happening. But when things start to bubble up, your instinct is to start hitting the bubbled spot, but the bubble is forming because the areas around it aren't pulling the rubber out, partially. So I'll hit around it. And like I said, this is only the third one I've done. I had a couple platens that I used as test runs before I did it on this one. But yeah, big bubble pops up here, big kind of a peak. I'd hit it, but then around it so the neighboring rubber can pull it taut. And so yeah, those are just two biggies that I ran into. But I think this is going to be just fine. It's a lot better than it was. This one is from a 1930 Remington 12, so the platen was, just a piece of slate or something. So I took some filler and filled in all the pocks, cracks, parts where just chunks of it, little blocks of it had broken off like asphalt or something. But anyway, and you want to light sand the platen too, whether you're patching holes or not, just to kind of scuff it a little bit. I don't know if that helps or not, but in case it does, it certainly can't hurt, and it sort of will help to make the platen completely smooth if for whatever reason it's warped or malformed somehow. So there you go. Hope that helps somebody.